Hello. Well, as the world's gone crazy again and I'm not coming into your school at the moment, we thought that I would record some sessions each week so that you can practice some of the stuff that we do in our sessions at home, which is really, really good. So, hello. The great thing about this is that it means that everybody gets to do it, not just whichever group or class I'm seeing that week. So it's absolutely fantastic. So today we're going to start by thinking about how amazing we all are. We all know that a big part of Relax Kids is thinking about all the good things about ourselves. So each week I'm going to give you a little activity to do, and if you want to, you can take a photo of what you've done and send it to your teacher, who will be able to pass it on to me. But you don't have to. These are just fun things that you can do if you want to do something nice. So today, what I want you to do is to draw a fabulous picture of yourself. So that's the first place. And then round the edges of your picture, I want you to write down all the amazing things about you. So this is mine. I'm sure that yours is going to be more fabulous than mine. So that's my picture of me. I mean, I've got the purple hair, I've got a big smile, so my hair isn't even that purple anymore. And my brown eyes. I really could do with drawing some funky leggings in there, couldn't I? And a bit more padding. But you get the idea. That's definitely me. And round the edges, I've put, so far, I've put fun, friendly. I put that I'm good at writing relaxations. I'm kind. I'm caring, and I'm a bit daft. And I can hear my dog. My dog has not barked much all day. And this is the second video I've recorded today. And she barked in the first one as well. So I think she's feeling like she's been left out and wants to be on the videos. What do you think? But she's definitely not. She's very naughty. So be quiet, Fudge. So can you draw me a fabulous picture of yourself, which I'm sure will be better than my picture? And what kind of things could you put about yourselves? Are you good at, is there anything at school that you're good at? You might be really good at maths. You might be good at writing or reading. You might be good at sport. I'm very enthusiastic at sport. I wouldn't necessarily say I was good. But remember, the thoughts that we think about ourselves become our beliefs. So if I keep saying I'm rubbish at rounders, then I'm not going to get any better at rounders. So actually, I'm going to put on mine now. I am good at rounders. Is there any sports that you could put on yours? There we go. I am good at rounders. At the top then. What else could we put? Oh, what about, I definitely want this one. So I'm going to put, I am happy. There we go. And sometimes when we're feeling sad, that's a really good thing to remind ourselves, I am happy. And we could look at photos of times when we have been happy. Or we could think of things that make us feel happy. So what else could we write? What about if you are a brother or sister? You could say I'm a good brother or sister. You could say I'm a good friend. I'm a good son or daughter. I am loving. What about, do you do swimming? Do you play board games? All the things that you are good at and all the things that are good about you. And if you can't think of enough, because I want your page to be really full of all these good things about you, because I want you to look at them when you're feeling sad and remind yourself that you do know what, you're amazing, because you all are. So if you can't think of enough good things, then why don't you ask the grown-ups in your house? Or even you could FaceTime other members of your family or a Zoom call, however you do it these days, and ask them what they think of you. Get as many words as you can on that piece of paper. And I might just have a prize for somebody who does the best one. So remember, I want to see a fabulous picture of yourself. Maybe put your name on it. your name and class so I know whose it is, because I've just decided I'm going to do a prize for the best one, which I'll drop off into school. So I want a picture of you and all of the amazing things about you, everything that you're good at or things that you want to be good at. All the good things, like if you're friendly, if you're happy, if you're lovely, if you're loving, if you're amazing, how many strong, brave, we could go on forever. So that's your task for week 1. Right, let's carry on now. We're going to do some of the things that we would do in some of my sessions in school. So the next thing that we would do is our body scan. So just to if there's any grown-ups watching this who haven't been to my sessions, what we're going to do now, we're going to squeeze and relax each part of our body in turn, starting with our toes. And when we do this, when we squeeze our muscles and relax them, we're trapping any adrenaline that's stuck in our body. And that adrenaline sometimes gets stuck in our body when we feel stressed, or if our brain's thought that something's wrong and has sent this adrenaline round to help us. And sometimes it gets stuck, and that's when we can sometimes feel a bit funny and a bit out of sorts. So we're going to check our body for stress. And if there's any there, when we squeeze it, we'll catch it. And when we release that muscle, we'll let it go. So, are we ready? Right. So we're going to start with our feet. So can you start by wiggling your toes? And then we give them a little squeeze. And then we relax them. Then we're going to squeeze our calf muscles, which is the muscles between our knees and ankles. So squeeze, 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 and relax. And now we're going to squeeze our knees. You ready? Squeeze, 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 relax. Now we're going to squeeze our thighs. Squeeze, 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 relax. Then we're going to squeeze our bottoms. Squeeze, 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 relax. And onto our belly. Going to squeeze our belly in. Squeeze, 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 and relax. Next we're going to do our shoulders up to our ears. Squeeze, 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 and let out a big sigh. That's it, just let it all out. Let's do that one again. Squeeze and sometimes feels good just to let it out. Right, this is everybody's favourite one, so give those arms a shake and wiggle those fingers. Now what we're going to do, we're going to squeeze our hands and our arms really tight, and we're going to imagine that all our cross, grumpy feelings are in those hands, and we're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze and throw them away. Oh, fantastic. All right, let's do that again. Let's wiggle our fingers. Squeeze our hands really tight, and this time everything that stresses us out is in those hands. Squeeze them really tight, squeeze, 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 and throw them away. Let's get rid of them. Fantastic. And let's do this one more time. So we don't have to do the big, but it can feel like a good release. All you actually need to do is just squeeze your hands very gently. And we'll do our worries this time. We're going to imagine all our worries are in those hands, and we just let go. We're signalling to our brain to let go of worries, let go of stress, let go of things that are frustrating us or winding us up. Gone. Right, now the next bit is our face. So we're going to squeeze our face into a tiny ball, squeeze, 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 and relax. And then we're going to stretch our face. Relax. And my favourite bit is to stretch the top half of your face and look surprised. And relax. So what you've just done, you've just checked your whole body from your toes all the way to your head for stress. And if there was any there, we just let it go. It's a really good thing to do at bedtime, so just before bed, or even first thing in the morning. And if you can put these things into your daily routine, then you're more likely to use them when you are feeling stressed. So you wouldn't have to do the whole body scan. All you would need to do if you're feeling stressed is just squeeze and let go. And that is a really powerful one, but the more you practice it, the more it will help you. And that's something that I use with adults that I work with as well as with children. So it's really, really powerful technique. So moving on, the next part of our session that we look at is different ways that touch can help us to be calm. So sometimes we do things called tapping, which you may have come across. We'll do that one of the weeks. Sometimes we do a little hand massage on ourselves. And this week we're going to look at hugging. So a 20-second hug. So obviously in school the children will just do this for themselves. But if you're at home and you've got somewhere that you can hug, let's see if we can give each other a 20-second hug now. And all we're going to do is hug for 20 seconds. We're not going to do anything else. So I'm going to count. So just hug, don't do anything else. Are we ready? If you've got no one there to hug, hug yourself or a teddy or a cushion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that is a really, really good technique for reducing stress. So hugging is so good for us. It boosts our immune system. It boosts self-esteem and confidence in children and adults. It can help to make you happier, and it reduces stress. So I really hope that you'll try and do that 20-second hug this week. I find that with my daughter, who's 11, that just holding her for 20 seconds if she's upset, not even asking what's wrong, just stand there for 20 seconds and hold her, really helps to calm her down and bring her back down. So 20-second hug, that's your second bit of homework for this week. Right, moving on. So we're going to move on to our breathing now. This week we're going to do hand breathing, which is the breathing technique that I use the most in schools. But we will do some other breathing techniques as well. Again, breathing, I preach about this a lot. It's the number one thing that's going to help you to stay calm, because when we get stressed, angry, upset, our heart beats faster, our breath gets shorter, and if we can just slow down our breathing, it reverses that process and it sends a message to our brain to say we're safe, we're okay. So, and again, like with the body scan, the more that you practice this, the more you're likely to remember to do it when you need it. So if we've all got our hand and a finger, if there's more than one of you, you can do this on each other's hands. So one of you have your hand out flat and the other one's going to draw around it with the finger, or you can just do it by yourself. So we're going to trace around our hand with our finger and do our breathing as we go. Are we ready? So breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Hopefully you've just seen that even 5 breaths can really help to bring down the atmosphere in a room and start to calm us back down. But you could also then swap hands and do the other hand. So we're doing 10. We're going to do another 5 now. So breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Nice, calm, peaceful breathing there. Right. So just before we do our relaxation, I'm going to put on my relaxing music in the background now, in case the dog starts to bark again. Just before we do our relaxation, what we do in a Relaxed Kids class is we practice saying nice things about ourselves and about others. So I'm going to hold up this ball and I want you to try and say the first word that you can see. But I'm going to go first. I'm going to say, I am confident. So let's see. I want you to say, I am, and one of those words that you can see, or make up your own. Yeah. All right, let's do it again. I am fantastic. Let's see. Have you got the different ones? Are they the same? Say I am and what you can see. And now we're going to do a you are. So I'm going to say to you guys, you are important. And I want you to say, you don't need the ball now, a lovely you are to anybody who's with you right now. Brilliant. Right. So the last part of our session is always a little relaxation. Today I'm going to read one out of my first book, Lucy's Little Book of Relaxations. I've also got, as well as being able to find some of my relaxations on my YouTube channel where you'll be watching this, I also do record them on Facebook, and there's a page for the books which is called Lucy's Little Book of Relaxations. Right, so get yourselves comfy and just relax. So close your eyes and allow your body and mind to relax. Breathe in and out slowly. Breathe in slowly and steadily as you allow yourself to relax for the next few minutes as you listen to my voice. Nice, slow, steady breaths, and you relaxing, feeling nice and calm, lovely and still. Just relax, relax, relax. And I want you to imagine that you're standing under a beautiful rainbow cloud. This is your own personal cloud of confidence. It's invisible to everyone else, but it will always appear whenever you need to feel confident and strong. You know that just a sprinkle of extra confidence will allow you to do absolutely anything that you set your mind on. Because when you truly believe in yourself, you know that you will succeed. And when you have confidence, any fears you once had simply disappear. So imagine yourself now standing under your very own cloud of confidence. You start to feel all tingly as you are surrounded by beautiful particles of light that shimmer and sparkle. This bright, sparkling light covers you in confidence from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. You feel lighter. You feel energized. And as you breathe in and out slowly, you're breathing in this amazing light, and you find that you are radiating confidence. Suddenly you feel so certain in your abilities. You feel amazing. You feel like you can do absolutely anything. You have so much energy, and you even walk with a spring in your step. So spend a moment now imagining this new, confident version of yourself. Do you look different? You can see that you look so happy, and you know that this is how you are meant to be. And the best thing is that just imagining it can make it happen. And if you ever feel unsure or uncertain, or find any old insecurities creeping back in, all you need to do is take a deep breath, close your eyes, and imagine your cloud of confidence surrounding you. And you will immediately feel safe, loved, and full of the most empowering confidence. So just continue to enjoy this amazing feeling of confidence and bring it back with you as you slowly begin to stir and say out loud, I am confident. I am confident. Well, thank you for that. I hope you enjoyed that. That was actually the first relaxation that I ever wrote. And I wrote it for my daughter Lucy when she was doing street dance competitions, and she used to get so nervous. And she found that when we used to be on our way to the competition, she would imagine this rainbow cloud just raining confidence all over it, and it really, really helped. So I hope it helps you, and I can't wait to see all of your drawings of yourself and read all the amazing things about you. And I will see you all next week. Bye.